Hello, everyone. I'm Congressman Tim Walz, representing Minnesota's 1st Congressional District. I'm sorry I can't be with you in person, but I'm certainly with you in spirit. This is a proud organization that I'm happy to say I have been a member of since my first sergeant started collecting dues from me back in 1981. At the time, I wasn't really certain where that money was going to go, and I probably, to be quite honest, wanted to keep some of it. Now being on the other end of this, and after all these years, I am so thankful for the Enlisted Association. The advocacy that all of you provide is making sure that we keep our commitments to those willing to serve. It's a national security issue as much as it is about honoring that commitment to our veterans. And so, as a retired Sergeant Major in the Army National Guard out of Minnesota, I can tell you I'm a proud life member of this organization. As a member of Congress, I have witnessed what you've been able to do. And just this year alone, as many of you are familiar with, the advocacy of each and every one of you made sure that we updated the GI Bill to reflect the sacrifices, specifically as it deals with our Guard and Reserve troops. Those in the room who knew what 12304B was before we passed a law fixing that, I thank you for raising that point, making sure we get it right. So, at a time when our nation is very bitterly politically divided, there is almost no space between us when it comes to veterans issues. There is no space between us when it comes to this nation's national security. And having the voice of the Enlisted Association on the Hill, making sure your concerns are heard, is absolutely invaluable. So we've moved legislation. There's more for us to do, but I can tell you, you've taken your time and your energy to gather to talk about what things need to go forward, what we can do better, what things we need to continue to work on. That service is absolutely making a difference. So I want to thank you on behalf of a retired enlisted soldier. Thank you for being there. As a member of Congress, I can't tell you how grateful I am to know that your voice is on the Hill. Many times, decisions in Washington are not made out of malice or even out of political ideology. They're made out of ignorance. And those of you who know what we go through, you know what an enlisted soldier goes through. When we start talking about changes to retirement, changes to TRICARE, those types of things, your voice needs to be heard. Your voice needs to be at the table. So enjoy the rest of your conference. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to be with you, as I said, in spirit and as a life member of this organization. I could not be prouder to wear that. So best of luck to all of you. Thank you for caring for our warriors, and may God bless each and every one of you in our great nation.